Hello, hello, we are here. I have to make sure this is cropped properly. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's the FPS meter, okay. Oh, we are here to play this new... It's not exactly new, but... Um, this more recent BfBB mod. It tries to act like beta. Tries to recreate the beta of BfBB. So, let's do it. I don't know if there's any special screens or not. Also, yeah, 4-3, kind of cringe, but... Oh, hey, look, that's already unused. Let's go.
Are you ready, kids?
But oh boy, I have not played BFB in forever. Okay. It's a custom screen. Oh, let's go. The lighting is crazy. He's not smiling, bruh. Okay. Bob's not smiling. This level is bright as hell, and there's a new background. Oh god, the sounds. E3 footage remake? Oh yeah, they like remade the entire IGN footage. This is dope. Oh, let's not spoil ourselves, though. Oh wow, this is crazy. Okay. Sounds. We'll live without autosave because it lags the game. Like every time you click a switch, it starts the game. Oh hey, different bubbles. Hello. Fucking truth or square music. Please resize the game. This is literally the game's size. It's just black bars. If I don't do this. This is literally the size of the game I'm looking at. And if I stretch it, it'll look bad, so sorry. I could add some of the funny images from my other layout, I guess. But yeah, this is literally the size of the GIF. Or the screen. Let me switch to my other layout real quick and copy these. This is so stupid. There you go. You always use a widescreen hack? I don't know, I've lived without it, so I don't need it. What is this? Oh, that's chat. Okay, I need to resize all of these to be the right place. Okay, no, it definitely needs to be 190. 179. Okay, the rest of these could be 179. Yeah, we'll play it in 4-3 because that's what BfBB is on this video. Okay, there you go. Here's your space not taken up. Are you happy? There you go. And then this is chat for the rest of them, so... Oh, hello! Dude, it's like Truth or Square music. Pretty much. It's just Truth or Square music. Which honestly, I can't even... Yeah, I did get the AR code. Alright. So... This definitely is different. Oh, I don't know if I can stand this jump sound. Oh hey, look, the Gary signs. The old text boxes. Oh shit. Damn! The heck? His animation's so fast. Oh, hey, shiny objects. Let's go. Shiny objects. Oh, hey, the old text. Ooh, I like how these ones are diamonds. That's cool. I kind of like this design more than flowers, honestly. Even though the flowers are neat, I kind of like just random shapes. Look at that, our rupee. Damn, we have so many. How are we at 600? What? How are we at 600? What? I don't understand. Oh, I have so many right now. Also, hey, look, the lovey tikis with the smoke on them. And I think that smoke's a little too intense. Okay, I'm not going to get 100% for this. But we will play it, though. Is this different? Oh, hello, it's an anchor. Oh, shit, I just noticed the HUD. Oh, okay. I never get the thing for this. Bro, he patched being able to climb on this. What? I literally got patched, bro. Oh, hey, we have the beta bash and feet. That's cool. This is very faithful to the footages. It's actually really, really cool, honestly. I haven't been paying too much attention to that heavy iron modding server. So most of the stuff is very new to me. The little plant. Awesome. It's bouncy? Cool. I'm already very impressed with this first level. Oh, he's not smiling. Yeah, this is a beta model in Shady Shoals where he doesn't smile. And they remade it so he's always smiling about everything. He just looks so weird not smiling. Like how cursed this is. He just looks strange. Oh, hey. The smelly sundae, you can move fast with it. Alright, well. This looks so bad, but it's like the beta, so I can't even complain about it. This actually looks so bad, but that's how the beta looked.
SpongeBob, but of your treasure chests.
Okay, 3,000. Oh, hey, look, beta squid house. It's so bright. I can't get used to this inverted camera, dude. I've been playing games without inverted cameras for months.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Oh, great. This, dude. We're playing Rehydrated now. Fucking wonderful. Why is it right there? What? You can't talk to him? Oh, hello. This menu is very different. Holy shit. Barnacle Cave, okay. Graveyard Dream Bubble. Glove World? Hello, what? Womp. There's no spatula here anymore? I did destroy... Oh. Apparently not. Okay, I thought I destroyed everything. Womp. Boo womp. Alright, this is really cool. It looks so bad, but I can't even complain because this is how the beta looked in the game. Banger. Wait, how'd I... Oh, I didn't lose health. Okay, I'm just missing the gold underwear. What do you mean 3 out of 5? Bruh. There's 6. Oh, I guess there's not 6. Okay, there's 5. I forgot to hit the thing, so we're just gonna do this. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Oh, the mime. Oh, this is genius. Okay. This is actually 5 billion IQ here. So there's an invisible wall. But the mime is playing out like he's touching a wall. But there's no wall. But there's actually an invisible wall here. So he's playing out... That's 2 trillion IQ. Because there's no... You can't see a wall here. But he's playing out like there is a wall. That is big brain. Oh my god. I'm like, why the hell is there a mime? And I realized. Yeah, I'd rather have this and... Fence. Well, the fences are fine, but honestly, the mime's so good, though. Alright, Patrick's Rock.
Living under a rock. Now that's
Bump,
the life.
bump, banger. I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
Nice anchor.
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one.
Well, if that...
Oh, there are more lost.
Okay, your whole anchor collection.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Bump. Oh, hey, look, Patrick's bed. I used this in Sockbot. I modeled and textured it, but I guess he did a better job than what I... Well, it's already textured, but yeah. I had to, like, manually UV map all of it. So that's cool. Oh, you get it from the lamp. That's funny. Oh, I thought the music was... I hate this song. It's so dumb. This just reminds me of Truth or Square, and I don't like it. I apparently get disable hands by, like, jumping up here. Wait. That just warps me out? The hell? Oh my god, this level. Okay. I like how the cutscenes are in engine, so it's different here too. Ow.
Squidward,
This is music. Just kicks in right after he's murdered. Well. Well. Aren't so many of these songs... I think a lot of these sounds are in toss, aren't they? Truth is fair. Your VIP, redeem VIP yourself, or someone else redeem VIP yourself. That's a gold underwear. Hello, okay. Oh, maybe I... Okay, I just have 5 health. But yeah, you have to redeem VIP yourself. And you keep VIP. It never gets taken away. Until I decide to clear them out every once in a while. It helps a lot that a lot of this stuff has been in the files, but it's just not used. Like, these tikis are just in the files, even though it's not used. Oh, it's in Patrick's dream file, that's about it. Oh, hey, look. The funny... Okay. That's just free. Well. Bonk. I love the sounds in here. Oh, hey, E3 demo feature. Oh, hey, look, we're Patrick. That's cool. I wanted to do BfBB multiplayer, but I couldn't get it to work, so I decided to do the beta mod. Which honestly would get more mileage than the multiplayer mod would get. Ta-da, that's so compressed. Oh man, these bubble sounds are very loud. Oh, hey, look, the purple shiny. The big one. Just a block. These are triangles, the other ones are diamonds. This one's just a giant block.
Okay, that's creepy.
It is so weird not hearing the like hit sound. The explosion sound. I'm so used to. Okay, nice. I'm so used to this game, bro. I love the sound. The little blip sound. Warblowers, heat, seaweed, and both wooden toaster rig. Okay. I feel like half of Toss is just show tracks. You skip? No. Well, I feel like a lot of these level, or a lot of this level is probably going to be around the same. So I might end up speeding up the pace a little bit and just... Because I don't think I'm going to play the whole game today. This game is 5 hours long and I don't have 5 hours to play. Oh, hey, no cutscene. So, I think... I might just, like, speed through the worlds and just see what's all different. Because I definitely do not have time to play the entire game. Is there anything on that pointless ledge? What one? Oh, I don't have the fly cheat anymore. Oh, hey, look, the jelly thing's, like, so close. You mean that one down there? In front of me? No, that's there if you miss the first jump. Technically. I think that's the only reason why that's there, is this is your first serious platforming. Because leading up to then is literally just ground. That's your first platform without ground, so yeah, it's a little leaning into harder gameplay. Meanwhile, Cosmic Shake starts out with, okay, here's a pizza box, now you can glide with it. And there's just a big old gap right there. I think these particles are a little too intense. It's cool that they're here, but yeah, this is a little too much. Yeah. Toss is weird. Like, it's an okay game. It just... I don't know. It's just not super fun. Like, it's cool it exists. It's almost BfBB 2, but... It's just kind of slow-paced. It's a neat little game, though. Boing. Alright. Oh, you know, we'll just get this one. I'm not going to get all the socks in the game. We're just messing around. I'm so used to Rehydrated / Cosmic Shake with jump, spin, jump, spin. Oh, man. It's a decently good Heavy Iron game. I've only played this movie and Scooby, so... I mean, it's one of the better SpongeBob games, but that's not saying much. Like, you got Hero Pants, you got Robotic Revenge. You got Atlantis. Like, it's one of the... It's a decent game, it's just not one of the best games. Alright, sliding. Oh, hey! There.
SpongeBob, you've got to help me. The robots have stranded your big blobby friend out on the...
Oh, hey, is this like AI?
I have already tried jumping in, but that gap is way too big.
Oh, no. What are we going to do?
The robots have planned their synchronization with all of those buttons straight around the rock.
This has a neat usage. If the AI didn't sound so robotic, this would be really nice for mods, but... It's just a little too robotic.
Help! They're making me hit myself!
Oh, hey, the soccer ball. How does the soccer ball break?
SpongeBob, maybe if you press all 3 of those buttons straight around the rock, you might just be able to save Patrick.
Honestly, if I had the voice volume a little quieter, I wouldn't hear the roboticness in it. Okay. Oh, hey, cool. Just point at Patrick
Stay
again.
here and flex my awesome muscles.
Patrick!
Oh god, the old slide sound. He looks so weird jumping without smiling. He looks so weird in general when he's not smiling. Oh man, this place is... These levels look so weird. Because... Oh, hey. Damn, that death animation was so fast, bro. What the hell? It's just so weird with everything being bright. Like, there's no shading. The game just looks uncanny. It's fucking incredible, dude. Okay. Banger? Oh man, I love hearing this song for the 40th time in Truth is Square. I don't know what I expected. I expect to get launched. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Truth is Square had a lot of this. Wasn't this for like every single time challenge in that game? Like when you hit a button? Or activate a timer? And then there's a song that plays for Macho Bob, like, which is half of the game, by the way. Because it's not a timed ability, it's until you get hit. So if you don't ever get hit, you just get to hear it all the time. Okay. This is bad after it loops. Oh, man. Oh, hey, you just start with 3 health instead of 5, I think. That's funny. It cuts off. So yeah, I guess this is just random song. There's no level music anymore, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I did see in the modding server that they changed Patrick's attack to use his head instead of the belly. They were like working on that, so that's cool. I saw. Wait, hello. Soccer balls. Okay. Pop. Let's go. That's how the soccer balls break. What the heck is that? Excuse me? Is that the beta? Is that the beta, like, fruit leaf texture? That is! Bruh. There's a texture that on the throw fruit that shows, like, different, like, berries or something. So, contributor. Hello, Akira. Oh yeah, I saw you made a mod for Toss. That's cool that it can get some mods made for it. Even if it's just music, I think that's still cool. Oh man. Oh, okay. Thank you, Textbox. I appreciate popping the ball. Oh, you can't move during this, sad. That's one thing I do like about Rehydrate is you can move on the trampolines. Has all colors as a bug. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, look. Blue Thunder Tikis. Let's go. I can't get over the little sound every time you pick up a shiny. They have unique music. Alright, that's cool. Little clip sound. I don't even know how to describe it. I think I'll play through JF casually, and then maybe for the rest of the areas, I might go through them a little faster. Because this game takes me like 5 hours to finish. Wait, did that push? I could. Okay, I guess it didn't hit it. Hello, TLL. This is a person who made the mod. But yeah, I think I might start speeding up after JF because I'm not trying. I want to see all the game. Okay, this is weird not having the spike holes actually, because you're not gonna know where these pop up at. Oh, let's go. Okay, just get stuck in the air. Step on this, let's go. I think it's really cool, honestly. Some of the sounds are annoying, but it makes sense that they're here because they're in the beta. Like SpongeBob's jump sounds are rather annoying, but it's part of the beta, so I guess it makes sense why it's there. And yeah, it's just a mod. Like, if this was the actual release of the game, some of the sounds definitely are a bit annoying to hear after a while. But I'm glad Heavy Iron could actually get the game changed up. Because hearing this ding 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 so much would make me go insane. Alright, we have health. We can get shinies. I keep pressing the wrong B. I'm pressing B on my controller, which is an Xbox controller that keeps making me press the wrong one. So I'm used to playing Cosmic Shake where B is actually B instead of an emulator. The Xbox UI code? No, it's all good. I can live. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna mod the game anyways, like do sock expedition stuff, so yeah, I gotta get used to the buttons. So I'm gonna get back to modding hopefully this week. Alright. No more cutscenes, let's go. Pop. I just love the sounds, they're silly. Like this, there's a boo womp. Alright. Drain the lake.
Come on out and fight like a crustacean.
Well, I just love the sounds. I have to get used to the inverted camera too, because I've been playing regular camera. And I know I could edit it in the Dolphin controller settings, but I'll live. Oh man, that 20-second loop. At least it's not for too long. Oh hey, an actual spatula, I forgot about that. Oh, there's like no more glow around this stuff, is there? That's cool. Eight. It's so silly seeing like this HD texture and then the numbers like the lowest resolution thing possible. Yeah, I know there's a cheat for it. I don't think that cheat gives you shaming mechanics, so I could do it if I wanted to. But I'm gonna mod the game, and I'm not trying to enter the cheat code every time I reload the game for modding. So yeah, this font is very, very crunchy. Like on the menus it's fine, but the number font is very crunchy. Oh, that literally did nothing but hurt me. Let's go. I might actually be at risk of dying out. Shiny spatulas and the abilities are the shaming ones. I think. There might be another one I might be forgetting, but I think it's shiny spatulas and powers. Powers, abilities, whatever you want to call them. They don't? Okay, so it's just shiny and spatulas then. That's a silly mechanic in the game. Like, if you enter cheat codes, there's shaming where NPCs will turn away from you. Donate. This looks so silly, I don't know why. Just a flat number with a little 3D object beside it. It's so silly to me. Oh yeah, panhandle, that's the thing. I need to remake my video on it. I deleted it at one point because I didn't think it was too well made. I want to like remake it and not ramble on in it. Yeah, that's why NPCs turn away. It's like a shaming mechanic. I don't know if it's called shaming in the files. I think a couple people say shaming, so that's what I say. But yeah, they turn away from you. And I think it even saves onto your save file. Oh, well, we got a checkpoint. Dude, death animations are so fast. What the heck? Are they always like this, or am I used to like Cosmic Shake, where it takes like 5 seconds to respawn? I think I might be too used to Cosmic Shake, where you get a black screen for like 5 seconds. I've not played BfBB in so long at this point. My last time playing it was doing Sock Expedition in like... that was like May. And I did a tiny little bit of it like a month or two ago. But hey, let's go get the smelly sundae. It's part of the AR code. Okay, cool. That's really good. I do like fast respawning.
Don't look down, Patrick. Don't look down.
Plump, plump, plump. I've almost never came up this way with Patrick. This is like the first time in years I've done, whatever. Mesas, I think? Yeah. This is the first time in years I've done mesas with Patrick. I always switch to SpongeBob right after Drain the Lake. And just climb up here as Bob. So it's weird playing as Patrick for that.
Wow, everyone looks like antfish from up here.
Is that like an alternate take? I think that's an alternate take. That sounds very weird. It's like very quiet. Okay, it is unused. Yeah, a main Dole mod would be very nice. I tried the multiplayer one from Mr. Broccoli. But that one doesn't seem to work.
Jellyfish, the grandest granddaddy jellyfish of them all, and he's after me.
Like, I can get the game to load on the multiplayer mod, but it's just a black screen. Like, I can get in-game, I can move around, but I can't see anything. Also, yeah, I knew there was a lot of unused voice lines and, like, alternate takes. I just didn't know what all of them said. Wait, I thought I hit him once already, didn't I? What is F2? Huh? Yeah, there's a multiplayer mod someone made by Mr. Broccoli. Okay, that health didn't track properly. Oh, it doesn't? Okay. But yeah, it's like well, the original version wasn't split screen. You could just move both characters, but then there's a new version that was split screen. Movie has all sorts of dialogue for stuff.
Gotta watch out for the boom.
Whether it's a voice or it's like text dialogue. I know there's text dialogue in Neptune. Whenever Patrick tells you hints about the Neptune fight, they made text for that for like subtitles, I guess.
Wow.
But it never actually shows up. And then Mindy talks to you about different stuff all the time too. This fast spin is so weird. Alright, there you go, bud. Yeah, I know, at least on Neptune and some of the other areas of the game, there's like text for voice lines that aren't part of like talking to an NPC. It's just like random voice lines have text for them. Yeah, this is very much like Dutchman a little bit. Oh, hey, we can go to Goo Lagoon already. I think Goo Lagoon's going to be the most different. I don't think downtown is much different, is it? Was downtown ever shown in beta gameplay? Huh. Oh, the lighting's very bright. But yeah, in the Neptune fight, I think even Mindy has dialogue in the Neptune fight, but I know Patrick does. It was not. Okay, so this stuff was probably the same then. Maybe. Excuse me? I'm just a ball? I'm a massive ball. Oh. I guess I'm a ball.
Gotta watch out for the boom.
Oh, hey, I got a smelly sundae, apparently. Damn. Yeah, SpongeBob transformed into a giant cannonball. Okay, a boulder. I guess that makes sense. Because originally SpongeBob was used to control how boulders work, like the sink and the beach balls and stuff. So I guess it makes sense. Does it actually have a bigger hitbox? Oh my god, it does. Okay. Yeah, I knew about that from Jason Horner's interview, where he said originally it was used to control the boulders. And then they saw it was fun and they turned it into sponge ball. So this is neat. Okay, get out of here. Oh, you know what? They're literally just going to respawn immediately, so it don't matter. Sponge ball itself was a boulder. Oh, I didn't know that much. Okay. I just knew it was meant for boulder controls.
Hi, Gary.
Alright, is there anything different in downtown other than, I guess, that sponge ball? I guess we get to see Sandy. Okay. Womp. Oh, lordy, the sounds. I'm so glad they fixed all these sounds. Oh, man. If the final game released like this, it'd be like... I don't know what insulting game to say. Bonk.
Stop, you're staring at way too much makeup.
Oh, hey, even voice lines for these tikis. That's cool. The fishing rod sounds. You could tell all of these are like placeholder sounds. That I really hope they never thought they were going to finish the game with this audio. Because it's not bad on paper, but when you go in and play it and you hear it non-stop, it's not good to listen to. Alright, rooftops.
What's shaking?
Sandy!
Sandy, that is me. Oh my god, the stack. I kind of want to go up there just to see what it looks like. That's why volume options exist, that is true. I love the sounds. Do I know why that was cut? Not exactly. Uh-oh. You can't get it. Uh-oh. There you go. That's so silly. If you go too high, a wall appears. But if you don't go too high, there is no wall. Also, I just want to point out, directly in front of me, yeah, that's supposed to be a building. There's just no back to it. There's just no back to that building. Sex appeal with the tikis. That is awesome. I need to have big red lips, so I guess that's bad. But yeah, great building right there. If you're wondering how to do this jump, this trampoline is very weird and has different properties than every other trampoline in the entire game. Where normally you can't double jump off a trampoline. But if you jump and spin, now you get a second jump. And this only works with like this trampoline. So you have to jump, spin, and it gives you a double jump. But if you don't spin, you don't get a double jump. Because game design. House of Odd, it's really good, honestly. I really like this. This is very cool. Oh, hey, like all the warp texts are now the like white text. That's cool. Just the same one repeating sound. Okay, Chuck, here we go. There is no Chuck. Okay. Oh, these don't spin anymore. That's sad. Also, your second BfBB fun fact of the day. If you hold a direction while you lasso an enemy, it goes that direction. So I held left. And now if I come to another enemy, if I hold right, they'll fly to the right. They didn't rotate in beta. Okay, that is true. That makes sense then. So if I hold right, this guy will go to the right. Dude, the fucking Dutchman sound. And now we hold right, and you can aim it. You can aim where they throw. And I made a little mod based around that. a ring challenge mod, which I delisted because I do want to improve on it at some point and make it not bad. But you have to like aim yourself. You have to aim the enemies you're pulling to go inside of a ring. I thought it was a really cool mechanic. Yeah, shiny object egg. I can't believe that made it in footage. Like, bruh. Alrighty. Okay, so here's another fun fact of the day. This swinger does not spawn until you get the spatula on top of the building. So if you don't get the spatula on top of the building, you technically aren't supposed to make this jump. But you can jump from here and then glide across. So yeah, this doesn't even spawn till you collect the spatula. So if you don't collect the spatula, you have to do a really dumb thing to get across this gap. And it's very tight. Yeah, the optional spatula spawns that swinger. If you don't buy... I think it's either pick up the spatula or buy the clam. One of those spawns the swinger. So if you don't either buy the spatula or pick up the... Or buy the clam or pick up the spatula, you can't progress technically. Oh! Boink? Oh, hello. Let's go. Dock mod, sort of secret. No, it's literally just picking up the spatula and makes it spawn permanently. So here's a fun little thing we're going to teach you all today. You could just enter here, Sandy. There's nothing stopping you. There's really nothing stopping you from coming in here, Sandy. They try to make you use the spring, or the button to spawn the springboard, but if you don't do that, like, they try to make you slam on the button as SpongeBob, but you can literally just come back with the box and get it. Yeah, this music's a little too whimsical. Oh, we're on the final floor. Oh, damn it! Well, I guess we're not getting our reward. That's funny that the purple shiny object in this mod is so big you can see it through here. Yeah, her files are in here. I think they just pasted it for all the levels. Like, you can have Patrick in the first area of the Merma layer, even though he's not supposed to be there. His files are in there. But a very easy one to do is going to the security tunnel with Patrick by taking the box. When you load the save file, you can take the box. Or you can get the checkpoint by the computer. And then from that checkpoint, you can use a bus stop and then die, and you'll respawn up there. And the funny thing with that is, if you enter a security tunnel as Patrick, his files are not in the level. So if you go to a security tunnel as Patrick, you literally can't. It'll just switch you to SpongeBob. But if you go to the first area as Patrick, which, by the way, the first area you have to bubble bowl the little spin wheel to turn the bridge. Yeah, to get over there with Patrick, you have to load your save file, which spawns you at the start of the level. And then you could go to the first area as Patrick. But literally using a checkpoint and dying, no, sorry, that's unintended. Ambush was the start of Dream, yeah, it's kind of sad.
I'm not afraid of heights. I am not afraid of heights.
Excuse me? You okay there, Sandy? What happened with your voice? Okay. Oh, so you can get out of bounds like this. Oh, I got sauced through. Wait, I disabled hand. When did I disable hand? What? When did I disable the hand? When did that happen? Excuse me? Yeah, if you come this side, you can get on top of this needle. There you go. Here's my random knowledge of this game. Is this... What door is this? Oh, hello. Is this the one with the sock? Oh, you really can't get it. Oh, does that just automatically disable hand? I didn't know that. I do like this spatula thing. I'm glad they made it 3D, but this is still cool, though. This is still very cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, we go to Poseidon, but we're gonna go to Goo Lagoon. Excuse me? You see that sign? GameCube. This is the low quality version. Do you see how close I am to this? Man, this render distance sure is something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the top of that disabled Hans, so... That is so silly. The render distance. The render distance is even worse in movie if you think this one's bad. This owl science. Oh, hello. New music. That should not be that easy to cross. I could have sworn you can't get across this without flipping this. Without a ledge grab, excuse me? Is this, like, closer? Yeah, see? How'd I just do it before? Okay. Oh, he's faster. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Okay. That's actually good, because these levels are large. Yeah, I really feel like I'm playing Dutchman now. Alright, is there anything hugely different here? Oh, we already forgot something out of the beta footage. In the beta, you're supposed to fall through the map here. This is inaccurate. Sorry, this mod is bad. Yeah, they literally like clip through the map here. Alright, is there anything wildly different in this world? We do get new music, which is cool. Oh, hey, the new poses look cool. I actually kind of like this design more than what the final one is, honestly. Oh, so he should be moving now. We have this. Oh, hey, look, new poles.
Getting that sinking feeling.
How fast did that just spawn that? Excuse me? You see how fast that spawner was? I did play the Winter Wonderland mod. It has been a hot minute since I played it. So. I love how easy it is to get, like, game design. And even then, game design. Some of these designs are like so strange how easy it is to get up to places. Halloween mod, that sounds dope. I really like themed mods. I just like any sort of mod. And this guy is on the ground. Oh god, the fish without the shirt. You talking to me? Okay. I kind of like how this level looks more, honestly. Like, the sand isn't as bright. I kind of like this.
SpongeBob?
Or maybe I'm too used to Cosmic Shake, where all the levels are bright as hell. Another BfBB fun fact of the day. You cannot get up here, SpongeBob. But if you switch to Patrick, you can now get up here. And you know why? Because Patrick has a higher jump height than SpongeBob for some reason. Don't know why, but SpongeBob's jump is like 5.0, I think. And then Patrick's like 5.1 or something. I don't remember the specifics, but Patrick and Sandy have 0.1 more jump height than SpongeBob does. Which is like the weirdest thing. I did not mean to fall down here. That's like actually just the weirdest thing, how Patrick can jump higher than SpongeBob despite his large appearance. Also, you're gonna skip up here. I know so many random little skips, like casual skips in this game. Just something playing it for years and years. It's just silly. Like, all they had to do is move that fruit, and you wouldn't be able to make it. Also, where'd that platform go? Okay. Render distance. Awesome. Alright. Let's continue. All right. I'm so used to fix Tiki's. Meow. Alright. Is Pier different? Pier's probably different, right? Maybe. I'm not gonna make this. Of course. That's so weird he doesn't talk at all. SpongeBob doesn't say one-liners anymore. Maybe that's part of the AR code or something. Or something disabled his one-liners. Because he, like, does not talk at all. I don't know. It's just the small details are, like, so weird after I'm used to playing the game for so long. Alright, another fun fact of the day. You can just get over here. Oh my god, okay. I do have bigger jump, or I have faster speeds, but you could still do all of this, though. Alright, well, we have a faster speed, so we should be able to make this. This jump is, like, barely possible in OG. Ah! Okay. Oops. I was not ready to just instantly die and respawn. He didn't talk at all in beta. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can actually do the shiny effect on GameCube, I'm pretty sure. It's just a part of the, is it part of the model? I forget what it is, but there's like a shininess thing. I think it's part of the texture in the model. Like the material in the model. You could make a reflectiveness. I know Xbox uses like 0.7, which is very, very bright and reflective. And GameCube, I think, is like 0.3 or 0. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember if it's height table or not. Oh shit, I fucked up. I could find the specifics because I've messed with it before. But yeah, there's I don't think it's pipe table. It's like in the model as part of the materials in the model. Oh heck yeah, that's so much faster. Let's go. It's like reflectiveness as part of the texture. And then I know some other stuff uses an alpha texture of default environment map, which gives that like the one effect like on the ballroom table. Yeah, pipe table. Yeah, I've been modding this game for years. I'm just a mega nerd, honestly. Oh, is his get up animation faster? Am I crazy? He got up so fast there. Alright. Yeah, I've been playing this game from 2016 till 2022 very actively. As well as modding from 2017 to 2022. Oh my god, if I died right there, that I would have lost that sock forever, like, unironically. Thank you, GameCube. So yeah, that's the thing. The GameCube Goo has waves. And the waves are solid. So if you've ever touched Goo, and you fell under the map, that's because it's GameCube. The Goo's like wavy and the waves are solid, but on Xbox and PS2 the waves are not solid and you can't fall through them. Cause game design. Also, another fun fact of the day. These stairs are just here. You don't even have to hit the button. Yeah, I've been modding for years. I've been playing the game 2016 to 2022, and I was modding 2017 to 2022. And I say 2022 because that's when I just kind of stopped.
I pushed the big shiny button.
Like, oh my, this stuff is above the alerts. I'm so sorry. Forgot to move it down. Okay. Alright, let's just move on. But yeah, I kind of just stopped. After I released Sock Mod, I was just done with the game and I was kind of bored of it. So I just muted the speedrun server, I muted the modding server, and just stopped dealing with the game. Alright, Poseidon Beta, let's go. Yeah, but now we're back, because Sock Mod will be 1 year old on April 9th. And I want to get hard mode done, so...
I've got nerves of steel and muscles.
Banger?
Robot. I do.
As a stadium rave, oh great, copyright, let's go. Okay, I'm not crazy, you do start with 3 health. And you have to heal it back, that's so weird. Another BfBB fun fact, if you stand in the middle, she jumps immediately. Wait, why do we have spring attacks? We're on phase 1, hello? I don't think that's how the game works. I don't think that's how the Sandy fight works. Also, we broke the scoreboard, by the way. If you make Sandy hit the middle, you can break the scoreboard early. Excuse me? Wait a second. Y'all see that? Hello. Hold on. We made a safe state. Y'all see that? Okay. We have the abilities, apparently. I don't have the AR code for them turned on. Cheats manager AR code. Powers unlocked is turned off. So you just start with abilities in this mod. That's awesome. Wait, how did you make Sandy do the spring attack on phase 1? Huh? This fight is scripted. How'd you make that happen on phase 1? AR code? Okay, true. The AR code probably controls most of this mod, honestly. Okay. I just like the little pop sound every time he lands. Even from a slam, it's just a little pop sound. Oh, I'm out of health. Okay, cool. Well, the targeting hand is a model. Isn't it? It's the targeting. I know it's a model in the game. You should be able to change it. Oh, plop. I can't get over this silly sound.
I wonder what this does.
Thank you for the follow.
I pushed the big shiny button.
Oh, so this corner is solid, because why not?
That was
Woohoo! I can't get over how fast this spin is. He looks so silly. Okay, I did too early. Ah, yes, the X from Rehydrated. Let's go. Or used in Rehydrated, I guess. Where'd y'all get this? There's a beta command, exclamation beta. What is this? BfBB beta mod. It tries to recreate footage from IGN videos, E3 videos, screenshots, all sorts of stuff. To try to look like, or try to imitate the beta mod, not even look like gameplay and physics are like it too. And it's still being updated. Like, there's a new Patrick attack, supposedly, that's going to be in the new version. Where he attacks with his head, like he did in that one video. Oh my god, excuse me? What you doing with all that? Oh, you can't even... Damn. Damn. You got scammed. You can't get it. I actually did not notice that the fish was gone. I literally just wasn't paying attention. I can't get over this. Alright, what next? Mermalayer? That's all I can afford. I can't afford any other. Alright, tree dome. Is this different?
Sandy,
Your tree. Banger? Well. This sound. I can't get over this sound. I feel like everything's dying so much faster. I don't know why. Oh, this looks weird. It's not like a bubble anymore. It's not shiny.
Alrighty then.
Also, I just want to point out, in the files, this water spout, and even the crack is just part of Sandy's model. Like, the crack and the waters are just part of her model. It's not even part of this level, it's just straight up part of the model. Which is just whack, but it's easier, I guess. There's no wheel, bruh. Hello, Liam. Alright, Mermalayer it is. This won't be a full playthrough. I'm probably gonna look through each world. Oh, hey, look, the worm. The very... Look at me. Look at me. I didn't even use cheat codes, bro. Oh, god, this thing is broken. Are you okay? You okay there, bud? Where'd that other dude go? Hello? Oh, he's getting crushed. What the heck? Oh my god. Alright, Mermalayer. This stupid song. Oh, wait, whoa, hold up. The drip? Hello? Costume? Bro, the M is moving because it's part of his tie. His tie is animated. That's awesome. That's great. I love the M moving. But yeah, costume. Cool. Yeah, I do remember that there's supposed to be costumes. Alright, Arfie, Warfie.
Okay, that's creepy.
But dude, I have not done that in 1 year, and I can still do it. Let's go. Barnacle Cave main chamber. A banger?
Squidward.
Alright, let's see if we get this. Let's go. Shiny object gate. Bro, I could barely afford this. I'm running low. Blah, 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 blah. I just love the sounds. Got a job. Good job. Alright. Womp. That font is disgusting. Welcome to game design. I still don't. I've never done this legit in my life. I literally do not know how to go across these platforms legit. And Rehydrated made it worse because their platform physics are all over the place. Like tilt physics launch you in the air. It's crazy. Alright. You. I like how that doesn't even come through his mouth because he's tall. That might be. I think you're expected to walk across them, but if they only tilt in 2 directions, it don't really work out that well. Alright, BfBB fun fact of the day number 45. You just press all these once and it finishes the challenge. There's no puzzle. There's no math. You just press them 1 time. And you're done. But if you mess up and you press them in the wrong order, then you fuck it all up. Ta-da. Oh, so you can slam those buttons. And these little tiny arcs hurt you because game design. Oh, I probably should be careful. I'll die.
Well.
Fun fact number 54. If you die here, you respawn at the bottom because there's no checkpoint. Because game design. I'm pretty sure if you die here, there's still no checkpoint. Oh, shit. This should be easier, honestly. Oh, right, I have cons disabled. It should be easier with a smelly Sunday. So you move faster. Oh, shit. Please. Yeah, I need to jump on this. Yeah, this level's not too bad in Toss. I find it funny you can skip the entire level in that game, though. Right. I just suck, don't I? Yeah, I should not get this someday. But yeah, in Toss, you can just go out of bounds at the very, very start. And just triggers the end of the level because game design. Okay, I think I need to let this wear off. Because I am not getting this at all. With the Sunday. I keep forgetting there's no Hans. I keep thinking there's Hans for some reason.
Now.
I know the speedrun plays Murmlayer 5 times to skip the rest of the levels. Because game design. For some reason, Toss just checks if you finished X amount of levels. Rather than doing the levels in order, it just checks if you finished X levels. Okay, I suck at this apparently. I haven't done this in a year. Is the rest of Murmlayer the same? If it's the same, I think I'll just move on, honestly. I was trying to see new stuff. Yeah, I need to charge more. It's mostly the same. Alright. Well, we have not enough for Rock Bottom still, so... That's the wrong one. There you go. Also, fun fact. The cheat codes are reflective of each other. So the shiny cheat is X, or the spatch cheat is X, Y, X, Y, Y, X. But the shiny cheat's Y, X, Y, Y, X, whatever. It's the opposite. Y, X, I don't know. I just press the buttons. Y, Y, X, X, Y, X, X, Y, Y, X, X, I don't know. Y, X, X, Y, Y, X, X, Y, but the other one's X, Y, Y, X, X, Y, Y, X. And the powers cheat is the same too. One uses X, Y, the other one's Y, X. Like the buttons are just flipped around, which is neat. It's a neat little way to add their cheat. So if you find out one, you can just flip the buttons and it gives you the other one. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. So I only have another hour to do the rest of the games before I have to go to bed, so. Let's see what else. Oh, hello. Look, we're playing BfBB mix. It's so bright. Oh, spooky music. Let's go.
Okay, that's creepy.
I can't get over you don't even have to sneak on these. It's so silly. I can't get over this sound. Do I know how to re-enable hands? Yes, I do. I need to do that at some point. I still can't jump high enough to do that. Okay. Oh god, playing Kelp. I haven't played Rock Bottom casually in so long. Even as a kid, I skipped this level. Like, as a kid, you jump on here and you jump on here, and you skip half the level. Like, unironically, this skips half the level. And I found that when I was 7 years old. You know, you jump on these metals. It's easier to see when it's not full bright, though. And there you go. Skips the whole level. Because you're supposed to hit this button all the way at the very end to lower the gate. Like, all the way up here. Which is why this box is this. So you can press this button. So I cannot sneak on this controller. Oh, he doesn't even say ow. That is weird. Okay, get out of here. Where'd that other one go? What? Wasn't there one right here? Did he fall off the map? But yeah, you're expected to press this. Which lets you come back and do the loop again. It's so dumb. It's very confusing. This level is just a mess of buttons. Which makes sense. You're meant to get lost in this level, but it's just silly. Oh, great. Now we get to play pinball, because massive. Thank you. I need a cutscene for that. I couldn't do this one as a kid. I sucked with sponge wall type roping. Like, using the sponge wall, I was very bad at controlling. But luckily for us, there's still a way to get up here early. That tiki down there lets you get on that building, which lets you get up here, so you can still skip it. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I really should enable hands soon. There you go, wall jump skip. Bonk. Alright, Sandra. This is supposed to be, yeah. If you don't press all these buttons, this is how you're meant to play the level. But we don't do that. You don't even need to do that. And then you're meant to hit this button over here. Which gives you this warp, by the way. This one? No. Leap of faith from the slide. Is this not a spatula anymore? No, it is. Did we not unlock anything from it? Excuse me? Is this leap of faith? Oh, really? Huh. I thought that'd be slip sliding away, which is the Mr. Krabs one. Huh. That is weird. Which, like, this is the Mr. Krabs one, task 2, which is at the end of the level. That makes no sense. But yeah, as Sandy, via the slide, I guess so. Yeah, if that's what it is. Yeah, as Sandy, all you do is lay on this tiki, and now you can end the level. There you go. No swingers needed. Trailer hitches, whatever they call them. Damn.
Hey there, barnacle boy.
Say, warn me.
I think they probably meant it for the slide one, but maybe the spatulas got rearranged. I think the slide one was supposed to be the 4th one, but it probably got moved around. Makes sense for the slide one to be the 4th one because it's at the end of the level. Maybe they like moved the spatulas around or something. Oh, hello, I didn't even look here. What the heck? Okay, this place is very strange. Fun fact of the day number 87. There's a key and a bottle in the, like, rungs of the railing. Another bottle. And up here is a glitched one. And I mean glitched by it's got the wrong texture to it. It's got the texture for the balloons. Like the multi-textured balloons. Yeah. Like, this is such a small detail. This took me like 5 years to notice. That this is a key. And a bottle. Like, I literally never noticed this in my casual playthroughs for years and years. Fuck. Alright. I hate that text box so much. You can manually cancel it with an input, which means it'll eat your jump input because you manually cancel it. You press A to get rid of the checkpoint text, and you have to press A again to jump. Oh my god, this sound is cool. I wish SBA gave you direct shiny objects. Or gave you, like, shiny objects instead of directly adding it on. So I could hear the silly sound to it when you pick them up. Hey, look, I still got it in me. Let's go. Alright, I gotta be careful, because if I come down here, it's gonna activate the checkpoint and I'm gonna cry. Yep, we're good. Well, luckily for us, there's a way to climb back up here, so we're good. I think they made this easier to be hydrated, actually. What? I had more than 1 health. Oh, maybe I didn't. There you go. So you skipped this entire level. Oh, hell yeah, carving. I had 1, okay. It's weird starting with 3. That's what's messing me up. Okay, great. Is Trench any different? I wonder if we implemented the lasers thing, actually. The unused lasers thing. That'd be very cool if we did, actually. Can you not? Thanks. Fun fact, 5 billion. You can just jump over here. Yeah, there's an unused lasers challenge. That got scrapped. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So basically, when you press a button, a timer starts for, I think, 3 minutes. Wow. I think it's 3 minutes. And if you don't press all 3 buttons in that timer, they unpress and you have to restart the challenge.
Plankton.
So this was meant to be a time challenge, but they just deleted the timer. 'Cause I think 3 minutes was way too long, and it's very easy to just fall off the map here.
Cowardly little fellas.
Whether you accidentally miss a jump or you get knocked off the map. So yeah, they like entirely removed the little time challenge here. I was thinking about adding it to one of my mods, but it's not worth it. It doesn't make it any more interesting. Maybe if it's like 20 seconds between each laser and it adds time on, it might be more interesting. But 3 minutes for this whole challenge is not really a challenge. Also, I forgot all the art in the museum, didn't I? No, what one am I missing?
Like a Texas
What art am I missing right now? Oh, I don't have Han. Shit. I don't even know what art I'm missing. Very hard. I think I can live. I've played Second Strike. I don't know what painting I'm missing right now. I got the one by Puff. I got the one by Puff. The one by Swing Along Spatula. I got the one in museum. Oh, I'm missing one in museum on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Yeah. I think I know where it is. I don't know. I don't know where this where it is. I've played this game for years. You'd think I know where all the collectibles are. So there's the one by the bathroom. There's the one by the swinger spatula. There's the one by the trench button. There's one by the sleepy time, so that's 5. And then... oh, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think there's 2 in the museum. Is there? I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, so the way you intended to play this section, by the way, is come over as Sandy, open the box, and then come back as SpongeBob. Like, unironically, that's how you're meant to play this. You're meant to come back as SpongeBob so that you can deal with these. But I don't fuck with that. Oh, shit. Hey, look, no knockback. We'll take it. Oh, isn't the last art by Slip Sliding? No, that's a sock. I don't know who this last thing is. Yeah, I really forgot where the last art piece.
Hey, Mr. Krabs.
Hey, Mr. Krabs. Alright. We're about to do epic gaming right now. Okay. Been a while. There you go. You can just jump past that because game design. And there you go, you have Sandy. Or you could use a box if you have the box open.
Gotta watch out for the boom.
So, yeah, game design. See, I just know so much random crap about this game that literally is entirely useless for speed runs and probably entirely useless for casual playthroughs. Maybe this is what the leap of faith was. Honestly. It was jumping down here. That could be it. Jumping off the side, and if you go down all the way normally, you'd run out of time. Maybe that's what was intended for leap of faith. Was you would jump down here off the slide without seeing it. And then you could still see it, but I think that's maybe what they intended for leap of faith, honestly. Alright, rock bottom's done. And a spot with the last piece of art, awesome. Alright, Sand Mountain. This one should be, excuse me? Just, okay, off the top, let's go. Alright, I did not expect that. Let's get a boulder. Wait, it is in the beta footage. Awesome. Dude, how did they get away with that beta footage? Oh my god. Oh. I was gonna say, holy shit, this map is different. Oh. Yeah, the beta for this game is like dreadfully bad, I'm gonna be honest. It looks and sounds very bad. I'm really glad they can clean up their act and get the game like in tip-top shape. Because this is actually just awful. I don't know how they thought this was like remotely good as a product. But yeah, I'm really glad they can clean up their act with it. Okay. There's a trigger here to stop Plankton from being active, by the way. Like, he won't talk to you at all. So that you can't come up here early. Even though you can just come up here early anyways. It's game design.
My most favorite friend in the whole world.
Yeah, like, I don't want to be rude, but damn, a lot of the beta stuff is just annoying to look at and annoying to listen to. Yeah, also it was 2002, like, you could get away with the really placeholder footage and all of that. Here's how you're intended to get up here, by the way. Come up the side of the level nobody's ever seen in their entire life. Hello, holy tikis, bro. Oh, there's no combo attacks. That's kind of sad. I mean, they can get combos. Wow. Shout out to Wow. Is the Tiki still out of bounds? Or, not Tiki, the Duplatron still out of bounds here? Monsoon, the hell are you doing here? No, it got removed? So this isn't here anymore? Damn. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, there's like 2 Duplatrons there, because a lot of the areas in the game have 2 to spawn different sets of enemies at different times. But this one literally does nothing. Like, it won't break the second one. Oh god, that double translation. This is so weird. Entering a level and they don't automatically talk to you is actually weird as hell. What the heck? Holy pile of snow. Oh my lord, this level is just covered.
I've gone down this hill.
Oh, okay, song. Let's go. Uh-oh, let's see if they got this unused thing here. Damn. Why does every level play it? I don't know. I just thought that's how it's made. I didn't even know it's supposed to be like that. Or not supposed to be like that. But yeah, there's an unused thing in the files, unused triggers, that make that boulder be able to go further down the track. And it never made it the final cut. I guess because a boulder can really just block your path. Oh, is the sky actually replace the fog? I never even paid attention. Gruesome. Well. Okay, let's not die, please. Dang. The song's not bad. I don't mind this playing really everywhere because it's not a bad song. Hello? I pressed this. What? How did I not press this? I thought I did. Huh. I guess not. Well, I just saw the enemy detect sound. It really feels like we're playing Dutchman right now, like actually. Except this game's fun. And doesn't crash. Unlike Dutchman. If y'all are unaware, I played Dutchman, and when you get the reef blower in Jellyfish Fields, you could push around stuff. There's little decorative snails that do literally nothing at all. But if you push them around, they keep building speed. So if you keep blowing them with a reef blower, they'll build speed infinitely. And by building speed infinitely, it lags the game. And by lagging the game, while the snail is building speed, it'll crash the game. And I lost 2 hours of my playthrough because I pushed a snail too fast. And it crashed my entire game, so that's awesome. So yeah, that's why I never finished Dutchman. I got up to Jellyfish Fields and then a snail crashed my game. A literal level drop crashed my game, so I just stopped. Santa Claus. Let's go. I re-level unique sky. Honestly, that's a good idea, because a lot of the levels just use the default blue sky with flowers. Other than Graveyard and Dream. That's literally it, I think. Graveyard and Dream are the only levels with the new skybox, which is kind of crazy. I feel like they could definitely give more themed ones. Like, I feel like Sand Mountain could probably use, like, a darker sky for snow or something, I don't know. I know I guess Rock Bottom does have its own skybox, too. But, like, Goo Lagoon should be, like, more sunny or something, not just a blue sky with nothing. There's a lot of stuff that could work, honestly. I mean, how I want to remake Cosmic Shake, or as much of Cosmic Shake as possible in BfBB at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to port the exact levels, but I might be able to make a simplified version. I don't think the visuals are that bad. I kind of like the levels without shading. I'm not gonna lie. I think the levels without shading look cool. Like, full bright. This isn't even bad looking. This mod is still pretty good. It's very accurate to the beta footage, and it's surprising to see. I guess to people who don't know what any of the beta footage look like, it could be really annoying, but this is a nice little, like, fan service thing. I don't think fan service is the correct word for this, but if you've seen the beta footage, it's a neat little thing to play. JF with movie desert assets, awesome. I think I saw that for a moment while I was at work one day. I don't know, this mod is neat. It's very different, but also BfBB was very different, so I could just appreciate that this was accurate to beta footage, videos, screenshots, everything, sounds. I just think it's really neat. The sounds are a bit annoying, and some of the stuff definitely is not great graphically, but I think that just adds to the charm of it. Just being, I don't want to say lower quality, but you know, not being the default BfBB. Wow, I just love the sounds. I didn't even know he played the landing sound while on slides. I actually did not know that. Do I know about BfBB DX? I know about Movie DX. Well, I have not heard of a BfBB one. Oh, we might play a short movie mod after this. Honestly. I got like 1 or 2 movie mods you could go through. Oh! Okay, that one. Deluxe. Okay, that... I do know Deluxe. Yeah, okay, I've seen that, yes. I was just confused seeing DX. I didn't associate DX with Deluxe, so that's why I was confused. Because I know movie is just called Movie DX. It's not called Movie Deluxe, so... That's why I was confused, yeah. I definitely want to play BfBB Deluxe when it comes out at some point. It looks very, very nice. Movie Encore. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of mods I missed out on. Because in the past year, I kind of stopped looking in the server for the most part. Like, I checked there 2 or 3 days a week. But I can't keep up with stuff too well because of work. But I saw this had a giant post on the releases page because there's so much text in the message, so I decided to check it out. There's a ton of invisible walls here, by the way. It's very easy to get knocked out of bounds. I didn't think I'd play this. Yeah, it's very cool. I like this. I very much like this. Okay. I should be careful. Wow, I just love the sounds. They're bad, but they're silly enough that I like them. Oh, God, please. I shouldn't say bad, but they're definitely placeholder sounds, but I think they're silly enough to work. Okay. Oh, here's a box. I would definitely have to check that out. I do want to get back into modding stuff in general. Hello? Okay. Okay. Sure. But yeah, I want to get back into making mods. I want to get back into... I'm going to uncrop this chat. Or crop this chat. Making mods, playing mods, all sorts of that stuff. I want to do a randomizer too. I do want to do BfBB randomizer at some point. I'm definitely going to have to find a lot of time to do it because it is very long. Okay, the box is part of it. Oh, I did not know that. Alright. Let us continue. I know I spawned really far away, but... Alright, Robopat, let's go. Oh my god, the line of spatulas down there. If you're asking if I've made a BfBB mod, yes, I made Sock Expedition. Otherwise known as Sock Mod. And basically it's a very heavy, collectathon heavy version of BfBB. Where most spatulas were replaced with socks that you collect. And it tried to make the game harder, which really didn't do that great. Oh, cool. Okay, just fast boss fight, sure. Let's go. Oh man, the beta sand. This definitely is a thing that exists. Sponge Boy and me, Bob. Oh, look at all those spatulas we got. I'm curious why they even placed these in the footage. I don't know. It's very strange. No way. Banger? Go. And it's gone. Damn it. Oh god, I only have 2 health. No! I knew it. I got Tucked by Chuck. Alright.
I feel like I should be working.
I love the sound. Okay. Oh, hey, kitchen. That's it. And I don't remember breakable. Hey, we can come in here. Let's go. What is this layout, bro? The grill is supposed to be by the order window. Okay, bro. How do they mess? I guess I wanted to see the iconic grill, but it's not supposed to be there, though. They got everything else just fine. It's so funny. Office? No. Okay. Alright.
Phew.
There you go. Shout out to Aaron's one mod. I don't even know the name of it, but the one spatula mod is amazing. I love playing that. That has 100 spatulas in the hub. I love that mod so much. It's like Second Strike, except not the whole game. Your internet is dying. Alright, peace out. This level is very green. Hello. This is very lime green. I do like the varying colors here, though. This is nice looking. I'm kind of sad they didn't go through with this fully. Wait, this is just here? Okay. No challenge. Thanks. Oops. This is so weird not hearing SpongeBob say anything. No owls, no nothing. This is so strange. Oh man, this song goes hard though. I feel like I'm gonna get sick with this song after hearing it the whole time. Oh, we're 2 hours in and already at Kelp Forest. You know, I've skipped a fair bit. Hey, funny number, let's go. Always wait for the new song, it's just the toss music.
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I kind of like how bright the rocks look here. I don't know, it's like so different, but it doesn't even look bad that they're bright. The level without lighting still looks pretty decent, honestly. Alright, here's a thing I did when I was 8 years old. Take the tiki, you aim at this rock, and you throw it. And there you go, you skip the entire level. I know some people do this one, where they come around here with the second tiki and they stack it on top of them. I could never get that as a kid. I don't think I even tried, but I knew how to do this, so that's what I did. And it skipped the entire level.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So pretty great. Alright, in we go. I thought that no lighting would look worse, but it doesn't even look bad, though. This game looks just fine with, like, full bright, honestly. I really don't want to play Kelp Caves. I don't want to do this. I might play a little bit of it. Oh, great, we get the new cruise bubble. Oh, this is neat. It feels like a free cam, honestly. It barely looks like it looks like a camera. Like a little camera fly-through thing. Look at this crystal. You must collect all the crystals, and this plays a video of this. 2.0, true. I think I have a cheat for 2.0. I'm surprised Cruise Bubble 2.0 even exists, because that mod, that AR code is made in like 2018, and it does so much. Like, you're able to freely control the Cruise Bubble, and it even has like a turbo function. It can go backwards. Like, I'm surprised this was even made, honestly. It's kind of crazy that you're able to just freely do this. Daytime KFs? Okay. You didn't have Kelp Caves. Alright, this doesn't even look bad. I like it. I don't know. A lot of this mod isn't bad. It's just what a Heavy Iron made wasn't the best. And I can respect that this mod is just recreating what Heavy Iron made originally, so... Yeah, this is very nice. Alright, I'm not in the mood to play this area legit, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this in randomizer anyway, so we'll save my time for them. When I do get Kelp Caves in randomizer, which is awful, by the way, I do not recommend. Doing Kelp Caves in randomizer could be fully impossible if you don't get enough stone tiki. Well, you need only one stone tiki, technically. You need one single stone tiki in order to get to the top tiki button. Pressure plate thing. Still key. Banger? Let's go. Alright, here's all my casual skips I know. The hand is enabled. I can actually... You can't do this in sock mod because of all the dumb gimmicks in it. I mean, I could. It's just harder because all the dumb gimmicks I put into the level. But hey, we actually get to do this legit now. Alright, y'all ain't ready for this one. So yeah, thank you, Heavy Iron. There's just no check here to jump to the bottom, and there you go. There's the slide. Yeah, there's just no hand trigger in any of the jumps I did, but everywhere else has hand triggers, though. Can't change the bake lighting? Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because it's like part of the JSP. I thought there was a way to edit the lighting. Like vertex colors, unless the bake lighting is something different than that. Well, I missed like half the spatulas, but, you know, people. Alright, graveyard time. I've set the default number. Default font for the numbers. Let's go! Silly song. Everything? Oh, okay. Okay. So that's how y'all did this lighting, then. Wait, you can't... Okay. Alright. Is this level any different? It seems the same, mostly other than being bright. I don't even remember what all was in the beta footages at this point. It's been a solid while since I've watched them, so... What? Dream? Okay. I guess we'll go there then. Oh, guys, you're playing Cosmic Shake. Now we're flying, let's go. Do dream. No bubble body, let's go. Oh, he looks weird with this. Looks like cell shaded or something. Like around his model has a dark green. Hello.
Dream bubbles.
Music. Let's go. Wow. I still don't know how you do this without damage, by the way. Even as a kid, I just took damage. Alright, Sandra.
Wow.
Wow.
Your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big.
Alright. Smelly Sunday, apparently. Oh, hey, time challenge. Let's go. Oh, it's Bob?
You're staring at me.
Oh. Okay. That is not the correct word, but you know what? We will take it.
What's that?
Oh, you can? Okay. Hey, look, one frame? Let's go. I probably should have stayed as Sandy so that I can do the fight, but whatever. Guess we'll do the slide. Okay, that's why we play Sandy. Wait. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Maybe 2 seconds. Awesome. Alright. Thank you, Smelly Sunday. Oh! There's a wall? Why is there a wall? Bruh. Okay. Oh, I guess if you don't beat the timer, that wall's there to block you. Okay, I guess. We'll do it legit. You should have had the spatula be invisible to reach the end of the timer. So that even if you did fast nut, you can't win. At least immediately. You have to like find a way to the end of the timer. Alright, now I get to go through this Maysville level. I already took a wrong turn. Oh well. Shout out to this purple shiny, by the way. Oh, I jumped through the wrong flower. But yeah, there's a purple shiny inside of one of those flowers for this game. I guess to reward you for doing a cool jump, I don't know. Actually played in the Dream episode. Oh, that's dope. I already took a wrong turn. Luckily for me, backtrack. I can't get over the Titan challenge, or the ring challenge I made here. I'm not gonna spoil it. One of these days I'll end up re-releasing that mod and people get to experience it on their own. But that is a fun mod. I loved making it, even though the levels are straight up nearly impossible. I loved it. I built it entirely around me using save states, and because of that, I didn't test it without save states that much, so most of the mod is like nearly impossible in one go. Like some of the early levels are fine, but Kelp Forest is fully impossible. Squid's Dream is fine. Almost. This level is awful. Rock Bottom is really dumb. Graveyard is great. I love Graveyard. I made a Sandy fight in the ring challenge. I need to make a Robo Pat and a Robo Sponge, and I'll end up releasing it. Hello, why is that here? Okay. Okay, there's just a bunch of them. Oh, for SpongeBob! Okay, that's why. For SpongeBob. Okay, that makes sense why those are there. I'll end up going to Patrick's stream. It's got a couple more to go. Alright, there's your timer. You win something. Alright, there you go. I'm kind of sad the game just spoils the level names for you before you even enter them, but I'm sure they probably... It's probably not even hard to hide it either. If they could hide the task name, I'm sure they could hide the level names until you unlock the levels. Or like enter the levels first. Okay, ow.
For heaven's sake, boy!
I do like this stream music. Is this stuff any different? I don't think this was ever shown in beta, was it? This stuff was not different. We're gonna skip it. Oh my god, I got that first try. There's no way. I have not done that in like 2 years at this point. I'm actually surprised I did that first try. Oh, you can like speed this up. This is cool. Oh my god, I'm so used to Cosmic Shake. This is weird. I wasn't ready. Okay, we're live. There you go. Alright. Bonjour, crabs. Hello? Oh! It's not the one that goes first. Oh shit. I could have sworn the middle always goes first. Huh. Maybe I'm just silly. Alright, crab stream.
Squidward.
Squidward. Shout out to the first custom BfBB level ever made, which was Igor's hard mode version, which only used hip. I didn't even use a level editor. It literally used hex editing, pretty sure, and it used hip hop tool to extract the level and re-add stuff to it. Oh, so this is just default. This is really just a default level. If you got rid of the bowl, it'd be harder, but this isn't too bad. Yeah, this is fine, so we have the bowl. Wow, I got hit from a fodder, that's depressing. I've just played this level so much at this point, it doesn't bother me anymore. I think I played a one-hit kill version of this at some point. I played like 20 different I've played Second Strike, I've played Sock mod, I've played my own Showcase mod, I played all sorts of different ones of this, so this ain't too bad. Hell, I even played the Ring Challenge mod, which I'm not gonna go into details, but I highly doubt anyone will ever finish that in their life. You don't even have to buy this. If you have the Smelly Sunday, you can just run across. Alright, Patrice. Oh, hello, Beta Patrick stream. Let's
A
go.
fellow sister loves ice cream, but this dream may be quickly turned into a nightmare.
Oh, I thought my game was lagging. Okay, that's the showcase. Or the fly-through, I mean. That's cool.
Is this your ideal of Sunday school?
School.
You're a man after my own heart. Or should I say appetite?
Okay, say it.
Say what?
Say appetite.
I love Patrick.
Oh, you always like this.
No. Some days I'm like this. Blur. Blur. Blur.
Sorry, ass. No, there is a golden spatula on the far side of that Sunday over there. Get to the spatula at the end of this Sunday path dream thingy. You know what I mean. It's your dream.
Sweet. Boink. Oh, hello, it's sleepy time. I originally made a Patrick stream thing for sock mod, but it didn't pan out too great because I didn't like how it turned out. Okay. That might end up making it into my secret room that we're not going to talk about, but eventually I want to get it into the game. I might remake the level. Now move and I hurt you. Let's go. Oh, I see that. That's cool. We're not going to touch it because we have no health right now. Honestly, the enemies not having sound helps a lot because importing enemies makes sounds weird. And the mod not having enemy sounds is already like on its own fine. That's great because like you don't have to be worried about sounds not importing properly because that's just part of the beta mod. It's part of the charm of the beta mod. It's just no sounds. Oh, let's go. We got the banger. So do the Sundays never respawn? I guess not. Oh, I thought this chocolate would hurt you. Okay. There you go. Oh, you don't even have to beat up the enemies, bro. Oh, get out of here. Alright, there you have it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Wait. Let's go. Oh. I thought this is Patrick's mine. Because that was also... It would warp to the regular Patrick stream. I guess we don't have that anymore. So it's just a beta dream then, not the new one. Alright. Final boss. And eventually theater if I... How much is it? Is it 40? It's 40. Oh, we're gonna have to enter the cheat like 40 times.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
Is this the first time I've gotten this song? Or did it play in Pineapple? I don't remember at this point. It's just so different after the songs I've been listening to for the last hour. Oh, Patrick's Rock. Oh, hey, we have Patrick. So.
Living under a rock. No.
Wow.
Oh, we can turn in some of these.
Wow.
Well, I cheated in 20 spatulas, so we're only at the 61 right now. Even though that's not even bad, honestly, though. Destroy Squidward stuff. This ain't too bad, having 60 spatulas in 2 hours. I just love this silly song.
Here, yes.
Alright, final boss. Oh! Those.
Look at that guy.
Is that is this in the beta footage? I knew it ended up in like a game manual. I don't know if it ended up like in the footage itself. Alright, let's see if we can get a 0 cycle going on. I probably messed it up. Yeah. Can you not? Oh, come on, bro. He takes 10 years. Come on. Commercial. Oh, right. Okay. This new cruise bubble is wacky to use. Weird. Oh, he does the cruise bubble thing so much faster now. That's why it's weird. It's so much faster. And on the save icon. Wow, they got this game messed up. I'm gonna die, yeah. This fast cruise bubble is wacky. I am not used to this. And not having a sight just messes with me so bad. Okay, we're just gonna go to the bottom. Okay. I'm not trying to do this all legit. Oh, hey, the unused animation. Let's go. Okay, dude. This is crazy. I gotta stand back a little bit. Okay. This, it feels like the cruise control cheat with how fast it comes out. Can you not? I have to entirely change my timing for how I use this. Bro, I was doing fine. Get out of here. My timing on this is so messed up. Because it's so much faster now. Like, it ends instantly. I'm not used to this. Game design moment, by the way. I just want to point out. What kind of song is this, by the way? What song is this? Just play the level. I am. This fight is so long. Boring. Okay, look. We got to phase 2, the cool one. Yeah, look, it's just chops. Hello. Is there no health? Okay, it is very hard to see. How's Surveying mod? It's fun. I like this a lot. Oh, great. He's down. Alright, hit the nose! Come on. Alright. We'll play it legit. One single hit. On fire. Awesome. I really love this fight. You get to go through all the karates and all the chops. What else is left other than the hands? What else is left? Oh, his right side. Oh god, I should have done that. Oh, I'll probably just hold right here. Oh my god, thank you for that chop. I needed it. Okay, I guess we're taking out this. Please. Oh, I gotta wait. Oh no. Great. I can sit through 7 attacks. It's just survival. This isn't exactly difficult. It's really just survival at this point. He's so slow. Oh my lord, bro. Get out of here, bro. Stop chopping with the wrong hand, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is this any different? So let's find out. Oh! I clearly hit him. Oh my god. The Super Cruise bubble was weird to use. It is so weird. Boing. Get your ass out here. Yeah. I don't even know where I'm aiming with this. It is actually just so different at this point. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Oh my god, I survived. Let's go. Okay. Okay. And there's no sound either. Awesome. There's like barely any sounds that play in this, which is a little sad, but I can understand because the beta video is very much lacking in audio. Okay. There's like barely, like none of the robots play any sounds at all. Breaking stuff barely plays sounds. SpongeBob doesn't even talk, he just has this movement. So much stuff that barely plays. Get out of here. You can break their missiles, by the way, if you aren't aware. You can break all these projectiles. Okay, you know what? We'll break this first. Wait, how is there a hammer here? That didn't even spawn anything. What? I broke the spawner. Or it shouldn't have spawned that fast. Why was there even a hammer there? I'm really sad Rehydrated like killed this fight. Killed this section. It's supposed to be like an ultimate gauntlet. You get no health pickups, no checkpoints, but Rehydrated gives you a checkpoint after every fuse. It's actually just so sad. It's so easy. How? Oh god, I got one health. Can you not? Oh my god, can you don't? Bro, oh, I'm losing my mind. Thank you. Not hard. Oh yeah, no fish announcer either. It's just music and SpongeBob's attacks. I really hope that broke. That did not break. Doors are open. Okay, great. I gotta go back. Okay, that one broke. Okay. Did that first one break? I didn't see the doors open or close. No, it didn't. How? How did I mess up? Okay, attempt number 2. This is weird not having the target. Alright, there you go. Ta-da, we did it. We still got the beta boss to do. Hello. Oh, hello! Banger? Banger song? Hello. Akira. I would have been in this if I was active in the server at all last year. But I kind of wasn't. Let's go. Banger. Alright, do we get the SpongeBob arena? That's depressing. No, this game is not playable. There is no playable section. Is there 100% reward? That's the thing I should ask. Is there 100% reward? there is. Okay, I'm not gonna play all that shit because I gotta sleep soon. Oh, okay. That's for the trip. Dude, my arms are dead after... Oh, that is a cheat. I kind of forgot about that. I forgot that's a cheat. Oh my god. I think the cheat's wrong on GameCube, isn't it? I know one of the cheats is wrong. What cheat is it? Oh, the hard mode, expert mode cheat is wrong on GameCube and Xbox websites. But it's correct on PS2 websites. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, where's this at? Whole bag of jelly beans up my ass, repeatable. It's not even on here. What? GameSpot. No, that's PS2. We need GameCube. Art gallery and theater. Oh, that's so easy. Whole bag of jelly beans at my ass, repeatable. Can't get over it. I can't get it. I keep forgetting this is a cheat. I've like used it twice in my life. Alright. Let's go. Hello. This is just a default concept art. This will be the default concept art, bro. Oh, hello. That's just randomly out of nowhere. It don't work. It does not work. Okay. Apparently. Do I have errors turned on in Dolphin? Let's see. Use panic handlers. No, that's probably why. I might have to turn that on real quick. So that we can exit past it. I tried to cruise first. Now, welcome back, sailor. I didn't autosave, so we're a little fucked here. Luckily for us, though, we have a little something called modern gameplay. Alright, what was that cheat? I already forgot. Oh, I have it still open. Let's go. There you go. Do you just start with shiny objects? Yeah, you do. You start with 600 shiny objects. What? That was weird. I don't even get errors on Dolphin. What? Oh, maybe I have to close Dolphin. Hold on, that might be why. Here we go. No, I don't get errors on Dolphin at all. Dolphin doesn't even give me error messages. What? That is whack. You know it's bad when Dolphin doesn't give you error messages. Huh, that's weird. I am on a dev version of the game, so I don't know. I didn't build it into an ISO, if that matters. I'm playing from game files. If that means anything. Like, I didn't use GameCube Rebuilder. I just had the sys folder and I pasted the files like I do all my other mod stuff. If that matters at all. The instructions usually say GameCube Rebuilder, though. For the thing. Paste your beta file, open GameCube Rebuilder, do not use Game Talk, and then save the ISO. I have the sys folder, that's it. So I guess I can't do this, apparently. Because the muscle blob fight does not work. Copy paste it from it. Oh, probably. Yeah, those are really copy paste from it. But yeah, I don't use GameCube Rebuilder. All I do, let me show this. All I do is I have the folder. We go to it. And there's a sys folder from Dolphin. And then there's a files. And you just replace all the files. The new one. CS. What the heck is CS? This is this one even modified? B301? It doesn't look like it's modified. These other ones are, though. I don't think this B301's even modified. There's B304 in the thing. Okay, so it's theater loading B304 though. What the heck is theater? Oh, 10. Does it actually load B304 though? Watch film. Where's the warp trigger though? Hello? Where's the warp to the level? It's in a new layer. Oh, I didn't see there's two of them. Okay. To HB04? Oh, B304. B304. Huh. Yeah, I was gonna play Floating Block forever if I had time, but I'm kind of out of time right now. I didn't expect this to take the whole 2.5 hours. And I work tomorrow. I could start it. I definitely can't finish it, though. I got a bunch. I wanted to get more mods, but I ran out of time. Like, I tried the multiplayer one. Where's this at? There's a multiplayer one, which you're supposed to replace main.dol with. Alright, rename it main.dol. And now it's this one. And it loads. It's just invisible. That's my custom level, so we'll change it. Like, this is technically multiplayer, I just can't see it, though. But the game works just fine without it, so I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's the rendering? I don't know. No, it just doesn't work, so I have no idea, but the multiplayer one doesn't work. And apparently other people can't get it to work either, so... we need to copy this back. Over here. Honestly, that's like 7 out of 10. A little under regular BfBB because... obviously, it's not finished. It's visually unpleasing. Like, this isn't even the mod's fault. This is just how Heavy Iron had it, but it's a little visually unpleasing and the audio is a little hard on the ears. But aside from that, it was really good. I did like the changes to the gameplay, or I guess to the levels, like the lighting, even though there is no lighting really, and then the placement of objects matching. I think it's really cool. If you have never, oh yeah, there's stuff in the video we could watch now that we didn't watch earlier. If you've never played the mod, or if you've never watched the beta videos, this mod is probably going to come off like weird as hell. I can't get over this fucking Patrick image. But after watching like the, at least you have the footage, I guess, which is neat. Akira, okay. I said Akira, I guess Akira. Akira. Yeah, this is really cool that the whole beta IGN video is remade in this Akira, okay. In this version. Oh, he has his clarinet. I didn't even pay attention, honestly. I didn't even pay attention. He's holding his clarinet to the fucking boulder. Oh my god. It's just uncanny not having audio. Oh, here it is. Funny gameplay. Oh, I mean like music sort of audio. This is so cursed. But it's so good though. There is music. Oh, okay, yeah, I just can't hear it really then. Oh, no tail sliding, 0 out of 10. My hearing's just bad. That's probably why I can't hear. My fan's on. I still can't hear. The TV in the other room's loud. I can like very barely hear it. I think the worst thing in this mod is you don't... in Goo Lagoon, the floor is solid and you don't fall through. No, this is a really cool mod. I like this. It's cute. It's charming. It's a neat little way to play BfBB that's different. Chop. The logo is so tiny on the floor. Oh my lord. Oh hey, look. The buttons and Railroad Pet. It's just so cool, actually. This being remade, like, using Dolphin. It doesn't have that crunchy 140p quality, but this is still very cool. Oh yeah, we kind of skipped that whole part. I don't know, this is neat. The only real bad thing to it... Oh, hello. The only real bad thing to it is just Heavy Iron's fault. Like, the audio being wacky, some of the graphics being weird. That's not even the mod's fault, it's straight up Heavy Iron, so... Okay. Damn. This is just really cool. This could be remade in a modern day. Almost entirely accurate. And he's not smiling. That's cursed. Wait, it just breaks one tiki? Excuse me? Bruh. Cosmic Shake? They predicted Cosmic Shake. How it was in the footage. I know. I just haven't seen the actual footage in so long. I'm just so used to this mod now. It's just so uncanny. Yeah, this is really nice. You can free swap the files out, like the FMV files. Hello. Okay, we're back.
What would this time do without you, SpongeBob?
Is this the mod? Or is this... I can't even tell if this is the mod or the commercial at this point. I literally... Okay, it's the mod because the show sliding. I literally cannot tell at this point in time. It's so hard, dude. It's actually, like, so accurate. I can't tell. And it's even got the crustiness to it, too. It's got the perfect crustiness to the video. Oh, there we go. There you have it. Oh, hey, look, the regular credits without the specialness. Oh, wait! I already forgot the most important thing. Hold on. I forgot to get the 100% ending. I literally forgot to do this.
Yes, but they don't serve
Oops.
love.
I forgot to do this before closing the game, so... Alright. We need to get to this one. Oh, I forgot this was a warp. This game looks so scuffed. Welcome to the beta mod of this game. Where's the most scuffed level? I don't even know what's the most scuffed level in the game. Bikini Bottom. This is the beta mod. This is how the game looked before release. Or mostly how it looked. To try to be as accurate as possible. But yeah, Heavy Iron. This was Heavy Iron's product brought to HD. If you want to even call this HD. Yeah, these giant ugly sand piles are Heavy Iron's creation. And they thought that, oh, I never checked in here. Oh, okay, I thought it was just silent. Plank. Okay, yeah, that still was the same. Alright. Oh, not too far. We're just gonna fly to the end. I'm not replaying this entire level. The speedrun's a lot faster, fun fact. Here's why the speedrun is a lot faster. It is 4 minutes faster. It's actually way faster than 4 minutes. Because you start with the powers when you make a new save. I always start with these. But not only that, but the biggest thing of all time. There is no Robo Patrick. You just hit these buttons. And that's the whole fight. Or just destroy the trucks and that's the whole fight. Oh my god, I got obliterated. So this is Robo Pat. You could probably ramp a shot on him, honestly. But here you go, Robo Pat. There you go. Ta-da. But you start with both of the powers, so... What does this button do? Literally nothing. Awesome. Alright. Is this actually just the regular secret ending? I meant to do this like 6 times at this point and I keep messing it up. This is not where I want to be. Can you go inside? Thanks. I'm actually like out of time because I have to sleep. Yeah, I thought Coop would do that because I literally have to go to sleep for work, so. Unfortunately, my next day off is Friday, which literally means Thursday night I could chill out and do way more. Yeah, BfBB streams are coming back. Mostly modding. We're gonna do Rainbow, we're gonna play mods, we're gonna play a couple movie mods. I doubt I'm gonna do speedrunning, but who knows. Alright, let's get that secret ending. Let's go. There you go. Yeah, here's the awesome people that made this. Till and Akira. And all these other people. Credit? Oh, someone actually custom made this. I didn't even pay attention. Wow, that's cool. The crediting IGN in the credits of a 2003 game is so funny. Well, it's not 2003, we get the idea. In a game made from 2003. It's just so silly. But I'm sure there's probably legal stuff surrounding it if it's like public, so yeah, use their logo. There you have it. That's the game. I get to play fucking border. I can't get over this. Yeah, I think the hub is like one of the most different levels in the game. Like all these sand platforms, the lighting's severely different. All the taxis are changed. The spatulas. I think this is like the most different level in the mod for the most part. Rolo Sandy's cool. She's a little slower in this one. As in loses more time. Because she does a spring attack on the first phase. So now I get to do 2 manips. You get to manip her into the whatever clothesline move, and then you get to manip her here. Kelp Forest, true. Have I checked theater? Yeah, we did theater. Kelp Forest is bright and greeny. Very bright and green. Oh my lord. Very bright. I kind of just rushed this level because I wasn't in the mood to play all of it. But yeah, this looks cool. It's so weird being bright. Like, not just having
I'll just sneak up on him.
no lighting, but it's just bright in general. If there's like daytime with shading, that'd be cool, but this ain't. Awesome game, by the way. Great vines got going on there. Come on.
Squidward, are you...
I love that sound. Oh my god. It sounds like the one rehydrated mod I made. Where every time you slay him as Patrick, it plays the reverb fart sound. Because why not? I used to do runs with that, even though I never submitted my runs as mods. But I used to play with just silly sound mods. But here's JF. Very bright. Yeah, I think that's it for me, because it is 12:15. Is there another level that's like severely different? Downtown's supposed to be the same. Rock Bottom's bright. Very bright. Honestly, I like the costume in Merlayer. That's very cool to have a costume for SpongeBob. I know that's a thing Double H has been working on for a solid while, and more people have been looking into it. I might add that sort of thing to Sock Mod, but I don't know if I really want to, honestly. Like, I don't know how much work it's gonna take. Maybe I'll make it, like, an unlockable, but I don't know how you do that. You'd have to like fully replace the SpongeBob in that level, wouldn't you? Is there any way I could like hit a button and magically have a new costume now? I doubt that. I know some people were experimenting with like Driven By, where you have a simp follow the player. I guess I could do that. Just have a simp like costume that follows SpongeBob. I don't know how well it would sync up with him though. But if that works, that'd make costumes really easy. Oh my lord, this is bright. I see like the sun. Even with how bright this level is, this is still very bright. And look at the Bob, he ain't even smiling. His pupils are so bad looking. Everything else is fine on them, it's just... yikes. Yeah, I saw he did something... well, the movie already has costumes, but I've seen a couple of the things in releases. I haven't downloaded them to try them yet. I can't get over this same sound. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff in this mod was changed, by the way. Like, death animations are way faster. Oh, not Hans, but like full death. Dying death. And he's dead. And we're back. Nick Games Remastered? Oh, yeah, I did see that. There's a lot of stuff I gotta look through. Releases. I only just skimmed it today to find something to do. Cause I wanted to do multiplayer, but the multiplayer didn't work. So I just skimmed through releases to find something. I think tomorrow I'll do the Flip Switch mod, which we got. And also the movie Floating Block mod. Flip swap. This is a great thing, by the way. I wanted to do Mario Galaxy levels in BfBB for years, so it's great to see other people have that sort of interest. But yeah, we won't be doing this today because I'm out of time. I'm trying to slam, and I'm in the movie. Oh my god, this is such a great idea, though. Oh, you don't have any of the abilities. Okay. This is so cool. This is a neat concept. I want to make... I doubt I'll get the entirety of Mario Galaxy, but some of the like little mini challenges, mini planets would be great. Like just the one-off planets with one star on them would actually be so cool to make. Yeah, we're done. It's 12:30 almost. Is there anything else to talk about? Not really. This doesn't have anything. This is... I guess I'll show off a thing. I tried making a first-person mode thing. Or top-down mode thing, and this is what I got. For first-person BfBB. I don't have the powers, but... there you go, first-person BfBB. Kinda neat thing you could do. Alright. I think that's it. Sock mod. I worked on hard mode. Some of the stuff with this. It actually kind of works now. A little bit. Some of the levels. I got up to downtown with it. Just downtown streets, but look at that. Wow, hot sauce is such a hazard. What a hard level. Yeah, I don't have many ideas for hard mode other than just placing more enemies, which is just second strike at this point, so... JF is about the same, honestly. Just enemies. What is the most interesting one? Mesas, I guess. Has the new Tartar bots. Five hits to kill, that's awesome. yeah, there's just these new bots. This is all hard mode is. It just places basically second strike advanced enemies around the levels, pretty much. And that's it. It applies to every type of enemy. Fodder, hammer, tartar, whatever you call it. Okay, you can see a direct comparison about for how fast they attack. Oh, I have the mod on that makes you die faster. I should probably turn off the beta mod. There you go. I don't know if you've never seen Salkwada tries to make the game harder a little bit. Just a tad bit harder. Ever so slightly more harder. Just a little bit. Oh, so this fight is a thing. Fucking 18 health. Still dumb. Oh, did I not even break it? I guess not. Okay. I want to do more here, but it crashed the game. Like, the karate text was supposed to move left and right, but by doing that, it crashed the game, so I had to get rid of it, sadly. Yeah, fun fight. Oh, he's not going to do the chops for another couple hits. Which takes ages, by the way. It takes ages to do the hits. Alright, look, this is what I think of every time I fight this boss. He's just fucking fast as hell. I'm so used to the fast fight, the slow fight is just too easy for me. Excuse me, that just bounced? Okay. Oh, yeah, one hit, sure. Yeah, and then there's a pre-arena if you have the money for, or if you have the badge. So anyways, yeah, we're done. I've delayed this enough. We'll be back tomorrow. I stream daily. At least for this month, I'm streaming daily. To get Sock Mod fully updated for its 1-year anniversary on April 9th. So, yeah, hopefully April 9th, all the hard modes done, all my other things I want to add are done. And maybe people will actually get around to playing it, because it is a little awful to get 100%, so I'm going to make an object finder for it. Yeah, that is all. Thank you for watching. Good night. See you tomorrow whenever you all come back.